Hello Orion, appreciate it a lot for taking the time and clicking through my video. Today, I just want to present you guys a way to play in Foot Champions. It's just gonna be one of the best absolute formations I really think to really use in Foot Champions, in division rivals, and all of that. Without wasting time, I just want to show you. It is the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, absolutely beast of a formation. I mean, used with the right custom tactics, it can really and instructions can really be very dangerous. You just have to have the proper players, I mean, in different positions. This is how my team switches after minute one. I do change Keita. Roberto Carlos will move on to the left center mid position. Mid sounds strange, but I really do like to use him on the midfield. I send Cyprian out to put Mbabu in, and then Keita to put Mendy. This is because I really I'm low on coins and cannot buy icons for other players to really connect them, so I have to make those two substitutes. But this is my team, and that is why it is like this. But I'm sure, guys, that with your teams, I mean, it's gonna be way more easy for you to really play players on this formation and not make changes from the minute one. But I'm a bit obligated, let's say, because of that Roberto Carlos, mostly because I like to switch him after minute one in that center midfield position. 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, absolutely beast of a formation, one of the best formations to really counter attack in game. But you have to be very careful, because it's way too easy to score a goal with this formation, but it is way too easy to really concede goals. Most of the time, I mean, the game can get you and you're gonna be very euphoric and go up front, and only one bad pass can really cost you a lot, because the only players defending, I mean, the five players, let's say Roberto Carlos, Dybala, Aouar, Ronaldo and Mane will go up front. The only players left to defend are going to be Mbabu and the defenders. And maybe sometimes, if you're not careful, even your CDM can go up front, I mean, depending on his work rates. But it is a fantastic formation, man. You can beat a lot of teams. It's gonna make your job a lot easier playing for champs, because the games are gonna be less stressful, trust me out. Because playing a 4-2-3-1 on a 4-4-2, you just have to switch and play very intelligently. But with this formation, you can go up and down, just play fast, try to score goals, try to not concede goals, because it's very important, as I said before, because you can get countered very easy with this formation. But even if you're not using this formation as your primary formation, let's say, it is an incredible formation to really switch in game. For example, from a 4-2-3-1 or a 4-4-2, whatever you're using, switch to this formation, tactics change completely, the players on the pitch do change completely, and it becomes very hard for your opponent to defend, because from nowhere he's gonna see 3 or 4 players standing in front of his center backs, and it's gonna be way too difficult for him to defend. For me, absolutely one of the best formations in game. It is still there, I mean, it is still useful. You just have to be very careful. So these are my tactics. I'm using balance with 5, and tips is going to be 3. And the offensive style, I'm using fast build up with 5, players in the box 3, and corners and free kicks at 2. You can switch that fast build up even to balance. I think that it will work. But that fast build up, in my opinion, really help you, can help you score way more goals and get way more quickly on the attack. Moving on to the instructions, it's going to be getting behind and stay forward for both of your strikers, and it's going to be stay forward for your cam. You want the cam to really be that extra link of up front. Whenever you're counter attacking, those 3 players will be together up front, and you're gonna have like a passing point every single time on the pitch, and that is fantastic. Do not touch your left center mid or right center mid. Maybe you can put like to cover center, but we don't make this formation as meta as possible, let's say. So it has to be on a cover wing, because most of the time you're gonna face formations are winger formations, and your players like need to open up as much as they can and try to defend as much as they can. The CDM is gonna get left lonely, let's say, a bit on that midfield bit, but try to have a very good CDM, because it is a very important player on your team. Stay back while attacking and cover center for your CDM, and just stay back while attacking for both of your fullbacks. We're gonna jump now to some Foot Champs games and really see how I did. So this is the moment I did decide to switch to 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. I was 2 down with my opponent. Immediately after I switched, no more than 5 to 8 minutes FIFA minutes, I do make it 2-1, and immediately after that I do equalize the game, and that was something like, wow, I was not making a shot. My opponent, he made it 3-2. He won this game. I mean, he won it fair and square. Here, maybe I had the chance to really equalize, but after that, I said, "Oh, come on! I really need to try this formation more." And it turns out that really helped me this weekend. I mean, it was way less stressful, let's say, because of the pace that the game has. I mean, it goes way too fast. Most of the time it is not boring, and you're just gonna go up and down, just trade goals with your opponent, trade actions, let's say. I mean, it is way too fun. You can see here Carlos Puyol, just I don't know what he did there, but he seemed like prime R9 there. Crazy from Puyol, making it 3-0 for me and my opponent. After that, I think that he decides to rage quit. It was bad, to be fair. I mean, watching Puyol do all of that. But anyway, jumping on into another and last game for this video. That is a very nice team. I mean, you just do not face bad teams anymore. I mean, bad teams are gone. We are almost at team of the season time. But here, Ronaldo to Sadio Mane. I mean, look at the amount of players that are in the opponent's field. Look at that beautiful triangle that I was saying. I mean, camped with the 2 strikers, and you always have a point to really pass the ball, and that is something very beautiful. Sir Award there, I mean, he's crazy, man. Sometimes he can really score a beautiful goal. You can see there, getting behind and stay forward, and it does not matter if it is on the center or he can go on the wing. I mean, you just have to leave on default your striker on that situation, because they have to search for the ball in the middle, but they have to move even on the wing. I mean, depending on the type of the situation that you are attacking. Here, Roberto Carlos, beautiful goal. I mean, I am totally destroying my opponent here. It is 6-0, and that is real bad, man. Paulo Dybala here, just toying with my opponent a bit there. I mean, maybe it's not necessary, but in the moment that you are not quitting, I have to do my job. So this is pretty much it. I hope you did enjoy it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope it does help you, because it is a very nice formation. See you guys again. Bye.